You have a chapter called "Be a Leader," and the LEAD is all in caps. So I've used that acronym too. So, what did you use with it?
Yeah.
Omekongo?
And so, we talk about a lot here, here in this conversation, as well as in the book, about a lot of the problems that have come from lies about Black people. And the last 5 chapters of the book is all about solutions. What can you do in your home, in your community, in your space, at your job, in your church, mosque, synagogue, whatever, to help fight these lies and be an upstander, not a bystander? So one of the chapters deals with being a leader. And so LEAD stands for listen, educate, advocate, and decide. For listen, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You got to use them in proportion. Commit to doing more listening than you do talking. So you can really hear the stories and experiences that we're talking about. After that, you got to educate yourself. You're no good to the movement if you are misinformed. You become part of the same system that we're actually fighting if you have the best intentions in your heart, but you don't have the right information. It's sort of like with this critical race theory thing. Critical race theory is not taught in K-12 schools. It's a law school course, but people who are for the teaching of history of all of it, they're actually using critical race theory in their argument. So when you're using your opponent's language, you're losing. So that's what educate is about. That's why I wrote the book. Advocate is you got to get out there and fight. Continue to fight. Go to your school board meetings. Speak up in your churches. Speak up in your community. Speak up in your jobs. And just decide that for the rest of your life, you are going to be an upstander and not a bystander. You are going to, if you're going to go down, you're going to go down fighting. You're not going to just let everything go and let some of these other people who don't have an interest in creating communities where everybody can be celebrated and not tolerated, you're not going to let them win. And that's what lead means to me.